Hi everyone, and thanks for clicking this video and welcome back to the self-learning corner. And if you people are new over here, then welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about the previous year MCQs of Lecturer in Commerce kpsc exam. And the question paper code was 233/2015. So let's begin this session. First question. These are the costs which will be incurred even if the plant is closed down temporarily due to raw material shortage, labor problem, and etc. And which one is the correct answer? Step cost, imputed cost, out-of-pocket cost, and shutdown cost. And here the right answer is shutdown cost. Next question. Cost units of textiles industry. Per ton, per set, per meter, and per kg. And here the answer is per meter. Bad debt is an example of dash overhead. Selling overhead, distribution overhead, office overhead, and factory overhead. And here the correct answer is selling overhead. And which one of the following is the technique of selective inventory control? FSN analysis, ABC analysis, HML analysis, and all of the above. All of the above. All three analysis are the techniques of selective inventory control. FSN means fast moving, slow moving, and non-moving. And ABC means A for high value of material, and we need to access high control. And B means moderate value of material, we need moderate control only. And C means low value material, and we need only lower control. And HML means high cost, medium cost, and low cost material. But in this case, the grouping is based on their per unit price value. And the next question is calculate total earnings of worker under Rowan plan. And hourly rate is given, standard rate time of is given, and time taken is given. We need to learn the formula under Rowan plan and find out the answer. And the next question, the process of apportionment of overhead of a cost center to its cost unit is called cost allocation, cost apportionment, absorption of overhead, and merging of overhead. And here the answer is absorption of overhead, which means the apportionment of overhead of a cost center to its cost unit, charging of overhead to its production, or allotment of overhead to its cost unit. And the next question, the ideal operating ratio is, answer is 75% to 85%. And the next question, the contribution is equal to sales minus fixed cost plus variable cost, fixed cost minus loss, and none of the above. And here the answer is fixed cost minus loss, and the other formula for contribution is equal to sales minus variable cost, and also contribution is equal to fixed cost plus profit. Here fixed cost minus loss if there is loss. And the next question is budget manual contains dash for the preparation of various budget. That is, answer is guideline. Budget manual contains guidelines for the preparation of various budget. The next question, dividends can be declared from revenue profit, capital profit, secret reserves, and all of the above. Dividend can be declared from revenue profit. And the next question, premium on redemption of preference shares are capital profit, capital loss, revenue profit, and revenue loss. And here the answer is capital loss. Which of the following is non-trading charges? Preliminary expenses written off, provision for taxation, loss on sale of non-current assets, and all of the above. All three are the non-trading charges actually. And the next question, after the redemption of debentures, the balance of debenture sinking fund is transferred to debenture account, profit and loss account, general reserve, and capital reserve. After the redemption of debentures, the balance of debenture sinking fund is transferred to general reserve account. Contingent liability is shown due to the convention of conservatism principle, materiality principle, full disclosure principle, and matching principle. And here the answer is full disclosure principle. Contingent liability is shown due to the convention of full disclosure principle. And the next question, X Limited goes into liquidation and a new company Z Limited is formed to take over the business of X Limited is a case of external reconstruction. That means one company is liquidated and another new company is formed is external reconstruction. Amalgamation means two more company liquidated and the new company is formed. And in the case of absorption, one weaker company is taken over by a dominant or a stronger existing company. No new company is formed there. And the next question is that if the cost of goods sold rupees 2 lakh, the value of opening stock is rupees 40,000 and the closing stock is rupees 60,000, and the stock turnover ratio will be, the answer is 4 times. Stock turnover ratio formula for that is equal to cost of goods sold divided by average stock. And the next question, preference shareholders details of liquidated company are given in list E, list D, list F, and list G. And here the answer is list F. Preference shareholders details of a liquidated company are given in list F. And the next question, sensitivity training is a function of planning, directing, leadership, and staffing. It is a function of staffing actually. What do you mean by gangplank? Gangplank means permits horizontal communication. It is a short circuit of chain of communication. And the next question is strategic point control implies middle management control, focus attention only on factors critical in performance, and point-to-point control and all of the above. And here the answer is strategic point control implies focus attention only on factors critical in performance. And the next question, functional foremanship was introduced by Henry Fayol, Elton Mayo, Peter F. Drucker, and F.W. Taylor. Functional foremanship was introduced by F.W. Taylor. Henry Fayol is the father of modern management, and F.W. Taylor is the father of scientific management. Peter F. Drucker introduced the MBO thing. And the next question is two-factor theory of motivation was developed by. Actually, two-factor theory of motivation was developed by Frederick Herzberg, and that answer is not given in this question. So here the answer is none of the above. McGregor is the person who introduced theory X and theory Y. And the attribute of excellence approach was developed by Coons and O'Donnell, Peter and Waterman, Newman and Summer, Lycott and Benjamin. And here the answer is option B, Peter and Waterman. These are the general statements formulated by the organization to guide managers in decision making. And which one is the correct answer? Policies, programs, rules, strategies. And here the answer is policies. They are the general statements formulated by the organization to guide managers in decision making. Rule means a set of instructions or rules to be followed. Strategies are single-use plans. Program means sequence of a series of actions or statements. And the next thing is the principle states that a number of subordinates whose work can be managed efficiently by a manager at a time. And which principle? Span of management or span of control. And next question, which one of the following strategy helps to overcome resistance to change in an organization? Participation and involvement, facilitation and support, and negotiation and agreement. And here the answer is all of these. Equity theory of motivation was developed by J.S. Adam, Horbury, Clayton Alderfer, and Lather Gulick. And here the answer is J.S. Adam. He has developed the equity theory of motivation. And the next question, the sampling technique in which a sample is obtained by drawing every item from the list is known as systematic sampling is the correct answer. Random sampling means each and every element of the population has an equal chance of being included in the sampling. And purposive sampling means, so it's also called judgmental sampling. Quota sampling means we will divide into quotas based on some same characteristics. And the best sampling technique to conduct a tribal survey is multi-phase sampling, cluster sampling, multi-stage sampling, systematic sampling. And here the answer is cluster sampling. The best sampling technique to conduct a tribal survey is cluster sampling. And the next question, the difference between the approximated value and the true value is technically called standard error, sampling error, statistical error, and chi-square. And here the correct answer is statistical error. And next question, dash hypothesis is subject to modification as the investigation proceeds. Casual hypothesis, working hypothesis, null hypothesis, and here the correct answer is working hypothesis. And the next question, which fact is true about coefficient of correlation? R less than 1, R equal to 1, R greater than 1. All of the above is the correct answer. Which test is applied when the sample is small and population SD is not known? Z-test, T-test, F-test, and chi-square test. And here the answer is option B, T-test. As Z-test we will apply if there is more than 30 sample is there. And the next question is to calculate the standard error from the given data. And the next question, simplest method of LPP was formulated by George B. Danzig is the correct answer. And the next question, any activity which does not consume either any resources and time, which is known as danger activity, key activity, critical activity, and dummy activity. And the correct answer is dummy activity, which does not consume either any resources and time. And the next question, the additional cost incurred for reducing total time period of project through crashing process is known as incremental cost, extra cost, cost slope, and crash cost. And here the answer is cost slope. A form of system or a set of rules and methods allows for definition, creation, updation, reading, maintenance, and protection of database is called data control, data block system, data category, and DBMS. And here the answer is DBMS. And the next question, which of the following subsystems of MIS assist managers in making unstructural decisions? And here the correct answer is TPS, Transaction Processing System. And which of the following is not a function of MIS? Data capturing, storage of information, data analysis, and data processing. Data analysis is not a function of MIS. The process of dividing or factoring a system into smaller systems and dividing into sub-smaller systems is known as system decomposition. The right to buy an asset at a specified time, price, on or before a specified expiration date is called call option. And put option means the right to sell an asset actually. And dash stocks are those companies whose earnings per share is growing faster than the economy and at a rate higher than that of an average firm in the same industry. And these kinds of stocks are growth stocks. Dash approach support that dividend decisions are relevant and affect the value of a firm. Approach, Walter approach, residential approach, and Jonas. And here the answer is Walter approach says that the dividend decisions are relevant while value of the firm, finding out the value of the firm. Approach is irrelevant approach actually. And the next question refers to a situation where a firm is not in a position to invest in all its profitable projects due to the constraint on availability of fund. Limited funds are there only. And here the answer is capital rationing. That situation is called capital rationing. And dash means reducing the par value of shares by increasing the number of shares proportionately. Stock reduction, stock splits, bonus issuance, stock gridding. And here the answer is stock split, which means reducing the par value of shares but at the same time increasing the number of shares proportionately. And the next question, a company should follow the policy of dash during inflation or boom period. High gear policy should follow while or during the inflation period. And next question, family pension received by family members of armed force personnel killed in an action is taxed under salary, other source, capital gain, not taxable. Actually, in this question, the answer is not taxable. Actually, family pension received by family members is taxed under the head income from other source. But there is an exception for armed force personnel, and that's why this income or this thing is not taxable. And the next question, the device or process by which a person tries to reduce tax liability or incidence of tax through dishonest, falsehood, and illegal ways. And here the options are tax avoidance, tax evasion, tax planning, and tax reduction. And here the answer is tax evasion. Tax evasion means falsehood, illegal ways. And tax planning means we will take advantages of all deductions, exemptions, and everything, and which is really legal format. Tax avoidance is also a legal thing, but it does not meet the intent of the law, legislative intent of the law. It takes advantages of loopholes in the law. That's the thing. And next question, sales tax is an example of indirect tax. The next question, Mr. Arjun running a real estate business. During course of business, he let out properties. Rented income from the properties is taxed under the business gain. Next thing, share of a partner in the profits of a partnership is considered as taxable income, accepted income, partly taxable, and genuine. And accepted income is the correct answer. The present rate of education cess in the income taxability of an SSE is 3%, but now it is 4% education cess. And the salary of MP or MLA is taxed under dash head, income from other source. The period of 12 months commencing on the first day of April every year is known as accounting year, previous year, assessment year, and financial year. And here the answer is assessment year. And previous year means that the income is generated in the previous year and tax is paid on the assessment year. And the next question, short-term capital loss can be set off against long-term capital gain and short-term capital gain. We can use both of this to set off the short-term capital loss. If it is a long-term capital loss, we will set off against only on long-term capital gain, and that's the thing. And the next question, section 60 to 65 of the Income Tax Act deals with clubbing of income. Section 60 to 65 deals with clubbing. E-commerce is not suitable for sale or purchase of jewelries. We can purchase or make sales while using e-commerce, and sale or purchase of mobile phones, we can use this, and sale or purchase of branded clothes, we can use this thing too. But online job searching, we cannot do that. Yeah, or it is not suitable for e-commerce thing. Next thing, direct supervision over depositories and mutual fund is undertaken by SEBI, RBI, NBFCs, and all of the above. And direct supervision over depositories and mutual fund is undertaken by SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India. Who is the chairman of 13th Finance Commission is Mr. Vijay C. Kolkar. Which of the following software is not used for data processing? PSW, Star, Access, Excel, and a Star is not used for data processing. Crawling peg system means it is a hybrid of fixed and floating exchange rate system. According to recent guidelines 2013 of RBI, the private sector banks are required to have a minimum paid up capital of rupees 500 crore. Kyoto Protocol, what do you mean by that? Kyoto Protocol pertains to capital formation, globalization, environment protection and unemployment reduction. And here the answer is environmental protection. Competition Act passed in the year 2002. Who propounded theory Z? William Ouch, Peter F. Drucker, McGregor and Herbert Simon. Actually, here the answer is William Ouch is theory Z. McGregor means theory X and theory Y. Peter F. Drucker, MBO. And the next question, an MNC that maintains a balance between the home market and host market oriented policies is ethnocentric, polycentric, geocentric and none of the above. And here the answer is geocentric. If you have enjoyed this video and if you need more videos like this, then click on the like and subscribe buttons. And thank you for watching this video.